Hello everyone. Today we'll be testing the deadly force of a dynamic tow rope, and we'll also prove that choosing and using a dynamic tow rope requires careful consideration and intelligence. Additionally, we'll debunk the idea that heavy jackets on a dynamic tow rope and other fabrics absolutely don't work. They won't protect your car from damage and won't ensure the safety of surrounding people from head, limb, and other protruding body part injuries. Also, we'll definitely show that an empty tow strap damper, which we bought from the store, doesn't work the same way with a dynamic tow rope. It needs to be loaded, and an empty tow strap damper doesn't work. You'll see for yourself. So let's go. Now we'll attach this rope with such a shackle to the car using a rope that will break under the proper tension, and we'll show how it works. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have a rope, and the rope will definitely break here. So we'll hang the fabric closer to the car. Here's our fabric. This is how people usually do it. Take a blanket or some other heavy winter or work jacket, lay it like this, and think it's fine, throw it, and everything will go smoothly. Let's go. I think we've seen what happened to this fabric when the rope was tensioned. It simply separated and moved independently in space. Now we'll place it in the middle, as it's often done, and tie the pant legs in a knot to prevent it from moving and flying off the dynamic tow rope. Our imaginary midpoint. And tie our imaginary knot. Listen, I've tied the sleeves. I've never tied the pant legs before. I think we all saw everything perfectly. Our fabric, the jacket that people usually throw, did not in any way help save our car from damage during the towing process. Let's go, I'll show you. So, here's our towing shackle, and here's the dent from the shackle. You can see how much the door is crumpled, and keep in mind that it's the door of an old Pajero, which means it's ancient, thick steel. Back then, they knew how to make cars, unlike now with your foil ones. The message here is that this fabric will in no way save your car, and certainly won't save people who like to stand and yawn near the cars being pulled out of the mud. Well, let's test the tow strap damper. So everything remains the same. Our longest tow strap for 11 tons and the standard tow strap damper. All manufacturers make them absolutely the same in terms of weight. It probably weighs around 2 kilograms. It comes equipped with these Velcro straps, and these straps are supposed to secure it, so it shouldn't come off during the tightening of the tow rope. However, we've had it happen before, and I think it will show us how it works now. I believe everyone saw that the tow strap damper flew far away. It's a shame it didn't hit the door. The tow rope shifted somewhere to the side. We can see that the tow strap damper is lying there, and the towing shackle is over there. It flew 2 meters further. so I think it's clear what happened there. Either the shackle hit here, tearing the tow strap damper, or there were loads causing everything to scatter. An empty tow strap damper with a dynamic tow rope doesn't work, and I'll say more, it shouldn't work. The manufacturer is not to blame. The problem is that we often misuse the tow strap damper. It shouldn't work in such conditions. We have heavy shackles and a dynamic tow rope. Even if this thing weighed 3 kilograms, it still wouldn't save us. Imagine the tension and force this tow strap carries. Let's try loading the tow strap damper with some iron objects and see what changes. I have a couple of small iron pieces ready, precisely for this purpose. I have a small hub bearing from a train. It weighs about 5 to 6 kilograms. Here, we have a special pocket where we place the load. We take the tow strap and tighten it. We have the tow strap, the bearing, and the tow strap damper. You probably noticed that it popped out. And the fact that the bearing popped out is also something to consider. I've seen videos where people tied a 16-kilogram weight and tried to dampen it with a tow strap. The problem with these people was that the tow strap has a direction of tension, a straight line. They placed the weight to the side, and at the moment the car started moving, the tow strap tightened and pulled the weight toward them. Fortunately, the operator was at a safe distance from the weight, and it naturally flew to the side. It didn't go towards the break of the tow rope or anywhere else. It went sideways, right towards the operator. So, when we load the tow strap damper, there's always the possibility that the load will pop out. That's why we lay the tow strap damper as close as possible to the trajectory of tension with the tow rope to prevent objects from scattering to the sides. Let's go. I think everyone can see where the tow shackle is hanging, where the tow strap damper is lying. And exactly when we place the tow strap damper in the middle, we get a long arm of the strap. Even if the tow strap damper holds onto the shackle, there's still enough free strap to keep flying towards our car, as we can see. There's a shackle hanging, it got into the car and damaged it. So now we'll hang the tow strap damper closer to the car, accelerate, and give it another pull. Let's go. However it may be, the tow strap damper is lying next to the car. Our load that was attached to the tow strap damper is near the car, and the tow shackle is inside the car. Now I want to show you a method, and at the same time, I want to try it myself. I haven't seen anyone use a similar solution anywhere, but the idea popped into my head, and it seems to me that this method will be 100% effective, and you won't need to use tow strap dampers or cloths on the strap. So we have an additional strap made in the USSR and certified by the Soviet Union. We thread it through our dynamic tow rope, take the tow shackle, and as usual, attach it to our dynamic tow rope. And here we have a little rope that should break. We attach a shackle to it. And by the way, I haven't mentioned before that to avoid pinching your finger in the shackle, when you screw it to the end, you need to release it a little, because when you pull it sharply, the finger twists a bit, and afterwards, you won't be able to unscrew it without special tools. We have a thin rope, a heavy shackle, and a dynamic tow rope. Let's imagine that this whole construction is a detached part from the car that will fly in that direction. So, this tow strap is about 2 meters long. We attach its end to the second free towing eye on the car. Therefore, when our dynamic tow rope is in action, this rope will just hang and absolutely not interfere with pulling the car from a hard-to-reach place. But in the event of a break in this strap, i.e., when some part of the car breaks off, the dynamic force with the load will continue, and our strap should simply stop it. What conclusion can be drawn from this? If you're evacuating a car from a difficult situation, these two small straps attached to one car and another will ensure the safety of your rescue operation 100%. These straps will help keep your cars intact and safe. How much does it cost? It's really inexpensive. Such a short 10-ton strap can cost around $10, so it's even cheaper than a tow strap damper, and it works much more effectively. Of course, you can't use this method with a winch evacuation, but when using a dynamic tow rope, this thing is simply essential and pays off. So use it and don't thank me. And if you liked the video, recommend it to your friends. I'll be grateful for that. Let all your evacuations become safer, and overall, the automotive world becomes a little safer. Goodbye, everyone.